All right, how's it going, tycoons? Today we're going to be looking at ticker symbol CRWD, Crowdstrike Holdings, and we're going to basically go over how I traded it and the strategy that I used today, and basically how I got to those, how how I got to that process, how I got to that strategy, and how I was able to make 100% very quickly in a matter of minutes. Okay, and double my money that I put into the initial investment. All right. For the initial trade. So we're looking at CrowdStrike. Okay, CrowdStrike has been bullish. We're currently on the 5-minute chart, the 5-day 5-minute chart. I like to use that one a lot when day trading. And CRWD was in the morning game plan in the Options Trading Tycoons Discord. This one was in our morning game plan for some day trades. And today went beautifully. Okay. So what I did was I have these ovals here at key levels. I want you guys to notice. All right. When I trade, I like to use the VWAP, the 9-day EMA, and the 21-day EMA on the 5-minute chart. That's one of my studies I like to use. All right. So basically, once you see the 9-day EMA, the yellow line, okay, if you can see here, it's below the purple line and it's been below it. Okay. It crossed above it here, and we had a huge bullish candle. Okay, so once you see the EMAs cross the VWAP, then that's an indicator. Okay, that's a sign of bullishness. Okay, so now we have a sign of bullishness along with a huge bear bullish engulfing candle. Okay, and then we have a bounce. Okay, now we're confirming our bullishness because we are now bouncing off of the EMA and it is acting as a support. Okay, and the EMA should rise, and as it rises, the stock should, as long as it's keeping bullish momentum, should bounce off of the EMA and use it as a support level, and it did in all of these areas right here. Okay, so we had our initial cross, our initial EMA cross above the VWAP. Okay, then we had the bullish candle, huge bullish candle. All right, we have this bearish engulfing right here, but we found support at our 9-day EMA. Okay, it didn't even touch it. It just came close to it and then closed all the way up here. We opened here, wicked down, touched our 9-day EMA, found support, opened, had this big candle. Okay, it did try to fall down a little bit. All right, but like I said, it used this 9-day EMA as support, and we opened all the way up here, closed all the way up here, and then we eventually wicked up to here. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys how that translates to 100%, because you're probably looking at me like I'm crazy. Okay. If you bought, let's say you did a perfect trade and bought at the very bottom right here and sold at the very top. Okay. That's only 2.88% in the stock price. Okay. But if you trade options and you understand these strategies, what you can do is you can go to the option chain and you can pull up the option chain data expiring this Friday for a day trade. And you can pull up what I like to do when day trading is I like to get either I like to get like out of the money calls or out of the money puts. Okay, because those tend to be the most volatile. Okay, and if they do get in the money or they approach to becoming in the money, a lot of times they're up significantly, 50 to 100 or more percent. All right, things can go south very quickly, but when you're risking let's say you're risking $100 and your stop loss is like -$50, but you're looking to make $200. So you're risking $50 to make 200. So that's like a 1-to-4 ratio. So you only need to hit one time out of losing 3 times and you're in profit. You're making $50 profit. Even if you lost $50 on 3 trades, you lost $150. If you made $200 on 1 trade, you still made $50. Okay, so it's important to understand the ratio and try to grasp the concept that I'm explaining. Okay, but what you can do is you can go, you can right click and you can hit copy. Okay, and then it'll copy that, and you can pull up another screen like I did here, and you can go hit Control Paste and paste that into there. And that will show you basically the value of your option. Okay, so not the value of the stock price, but the value of the option price. All right. And I'm going to show you guys basically where I entered and where I exited and basically how much that was. All right. So today I saw this, like I said, it was on our game plan. Okay. I missed the initial big push, all right, because as I said, like we didn't have a sign of bullishness yet. It was flat. It was flat. And then once I saw this once I saw this EMA cross the VWAP, I said, okay, now we're showing a bullish sign. Then we had this huge bullish candle, but I didn't want to chase it, because I just didn't want to chase it. I wanted to be patient, okay, and see if I could catch a bounce off of the EMA. I ended up getting in around 950 today. All right, and my contract price was $32. It was in the Discord. I put it in the call outs in the Discord. All right, and then I sold them today for 64 cents. So that was a 100% profit. So we'll look here and we'll put this up to 64, and you guys can see here that was 100% profit on this play right here. Bought at 32, sold at 64. All right, but I entered right here. All right, and if you notice, it did go a little bit down, a little bit flat, and then it started to go up, okay? Because what happened is it came down and it wicked down and it tried to go below here, but we found that support, okay? And then we had a nice huge green candlestick, and I noticed I was very much up in profit. Initially, I was only expecting to get like 50 to 60% on this play. And then it shot up and it was at 80%. I said, oh man, wow, this is amazing. And then I started looking at selling, okay? Because my game plan was to get 50 to 60%. I didn't have a set price target. I wasn't saying because I was looking at the 315 calls, I wasn't expecting crowd to go to 315. What I was doing was I was trading highly volatile out of the money options, okay? And if you can catch a quick 3% move in the stock price in a matter of minutes, then highly volatile options are going to explode, as you can see. Okay, so from when I bought here to there, it was about 20 minutes, and I got 100% on that trade. So I doubled my initial money that I put into it in a matter of 20 minutes. Okay, so that's extraordinary. It wasn't a perfect trade. Okay, as I showed you guys here, it went up to 81 cents a contract. Okay, so I bought them for 32 cents. I could have sold if I would have been a perfect trader, and nobody's a perfect trader. I would have sold at 81 cents a contract, but nobody can be perfect. Okay, it did better than my initial expectations. I could have set a trailing stop loss. For instance, I could have set a 10-point trailing stop loss once it was at 0.80. And, once the contract was at 0.70, it would have just sold me out automatically, and I could have got a little bit more profit. Those are a couple different strategies and a couple things I could have done differently, but that's what I did. And if you notice, it was really good timing on my part to not be greedy and to not try to hold it too long, because it ended up falling back to where we opened today at the market. We hit lows of 289.7 right here. And that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was 35 minutes later. So happy with 100% in 20 minutes. Wasn't greedy. If I would have held for 35 minutes later, let's see what the price was at 1040. So 1040, around this area right here. It would have been around here, and they would have been around anywhere from 47 to like 50 cents a piece. Okay, and it definitely, of course, yeah, that still would have been a little bit of profit, but it wouldn't have been 100% or 150%. All right, so hopefully you guys like this video. And just because I buy something, it doesn't mean you guys should. But if you do want to follow some of my trades, you can use code Zackley, like the channel name Zackley Trades, and you can get a discount on the Options Trading Tycoons Discord. Okay, and you can use that discount on your membership, and you'll gain access to my call outs. We have several other, you'll gain access to the admin members call outs. They're on fire. They're always killing it. They're the ones who taught me what I know and just help guide me through my option journey. So it's a really good community. If you guys want to join, click the link in the description below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That would really help me out. I just started the channel, and I'm just trying to get things going and figure out what you guys want to see and what you guys want from me. So let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to make it for you.